Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Todd, Southern Sipper, coming to you. That was an impressive freaking open there. Coming to you from, where am I? We're at the curtain cam. Let's make a deal. Mug shot, whichever. And I'm going to have to kind of speed through this first half because my phone I didn't realize my battery was as low as it is. I did a lot of research looking up blower motors and whatnot, as I got a bit of an issue at work with that sort of thing, and I had to find the right one, and I got shit for internet service back in the shop, and I absolutely despise going up and posting up in one of our classrooms because there's always people in there trying to look up stuff on the Wi-Fi, and just trust me on this when I tell you that there's nothing that will sap the battery on a phone quicker than bad signal. You know, if you got good signal, you play around with it. I can play around with my phone all day long. But when that signal gets bad, no, sir. Just kills it. Now, this is a new one that my friends at Wynk sent me. It's the Mandarin Pomelo, 5 milligrams of THC and 5 milligrams of CBD, which it's good for tonight because I got, it's just tomorrow's going to be a rough day. I'll talk more about it in the second half when I got my junk charged back up. And this is a seltzer. It's 0 calories, and we'll cover more of that in the second half. We'll talk a lot more about this one in the second half because I don't want this. And my phone, if she barfed, didn't make it. I'm on Mississippi's phone right now, finishing this up. Should be a fun edit. But anyway, like I was saying, there's nothing to kill a battery quicker than operating with absolute shit for signal. And, you know, doesn't matter what you're looking at or for, and all that bit. And that just drives me nuts. My shop is it's built in the 70s. It's a metal building, you know, and the office area in there is concrete block. So it's concrete block walls inside a metal building. If I prop the front door open and sit by the front door, I can enjoy some air conditioning and do what I need to do, and that's the way that goes. But so let's just to rehash this. This is a 5 milligram seltzer with 5 milligrams of Delta 9 and 5 milligrams of CBD, and it is the Mandarin Pomelo. And I'm going to cover more of that in the second half, because the second half, I really am trying to keep the front half of these things shorter. It has a really interesting nose. Can't really put my finger on it. It could be because I'm not familiar with pomelo at all. Now, this being a 0 calorie and no artificial sweeteners, it tastes like a straight up seltzer with, you know, that hint or the essence of the flavors that they're going for. That's kind of the thing with Wynk. And Wynk's been really good to the channel. So they've sent me stuff, over the long haul. If you search around in the channel, and I keep on hand their little bitty ones. They're 2.5 milligrams. They're great downtown during Mardi Gras. Love them for that. Definitely, you can pick up the Mandarin. Big thing living here is Satsumas. If you're not familiar with Satsumas, they're a type of Mandarin similar to like a I know you see them in the store, the cuties and like that. They're just way better. The problem with a Satsuma is they don't ship well, so you're never going to see them in the stores. And if you don't have friends with trees, they're almost impossible to get. I got a tree in the backyard. It's a young one. Everywhere I've ever lived, I planted one or two or three. So I'd have them in the winter. They ripen up early winter, and if you don't have a bad freeze, you can leave them on a tree for and they just keep getting better and better and better. Just delicious things, and the peel just falls off of them, and they're nearly seedless. I don't know how you beat them. This is crisp. It's clean. I mean, it's a seltzer. Fizzy and really lightly flavored and all that. So that be aware if you're gonna jump off in these. It's if it's like LaCroix, really, it's real similar to something like that. Which my son loves. He drinks them. Jesus. He came to visit not long ago, and we asked him, "Is there something we can pick up at the store for you that you like while you're here?" And 2 12-packs of LaCroix of 2 different flavors. Don't remember which ones. Anywho, so in the essence of wrapping up this first half, you know what? Never mind. I'm going to wrap the damn first half up. I'm actually going to do it. So please stay tuned for part 2, which will be coming up. I'll be back in an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's always that way. So see you shortly. And welcome to the second half of our Wynk Pomelo Mandarin Seltzer. Did a little. I did all my reading up on ingredients and all that bit. Actually, before I started the first part of it, because I may or may not have covered that. I'm trying to save all of that for this back half and do more on this end. And it never works. I rambled on in the first damn half, just like I always do. I think I hear my wife coming home. That's a story we're going to get to in a moment. But the ingredient list on this is really short. It's carbonated water, hemp extract, pomelo and mandarin, natural pomelo and mandarin flavors, and other natural flavors. That's about it. Ascorbic acid was in there. No artificial sweeteners or any of that sort of thing. And it is 0 calories.
I'm back.
Okay.
She was high as a kite. Fell asleep.
Well, it happens. Yeah, that's just crazy.
But with your front door cutter, so we were just worried because your front door was wide.
It had been open for a while. Let me get back to this. We'll stand here and talk about that situation for the rest of the night, and I'll never get back to filming. And like I mentioned before, Wynk has been a friend of the channel for quite a while. They just keep. They're so nice. I mean, I'll just get an email that there's something coming. So I do keep their 2.5 milligram little small cans. I order those on occasion because it events like when we're downtown for Mardi Gras stuff. It's kind of perfect. When you're the lightweight that I am. Now this 5 milligrams, it hit pretty hard, pretty quickly, and at one point it got really intense. I was like, wow, this is a potent damn 5 milligrams. And then that didn't last all that long. It started tapering off. We've been tapering off a little bit for a little bit for the last little bit. It's a solid 2 hours since I sat down, and did the review, and the rest of it didn't last long after I got out of here. So, there it is. Certainly pleasant enough. I'm a little hungry, a little dry. Oh man, I didn't bring my water in here. A little hungry and a little dry, but it's not bad at all. Do have a lot of new stuff coming up. New products and bigger doses and all that sort of thing. And so I've got content stacked up right now. I'm excited about that. I've kind of got myself on a schedule that I think I can maintain. If I can keep that going, we might actually build this channel into something one day. But what Mrs. Sipper came in and we were talking about was she noticed that the next door neighbor's front door was wide open. Now, our little houses, there's like 5 or 6 houses on my street. All these places were built in the 20s. And there's 5 or 6 houses that are a little bit, they're all right in a line and they look really, really similar and they don't look anything like the rest of the houses on the street. And our doors are on the side of the house. You walk out onto a porch and then you have to turn to go to the front, and next door neighbor's house is that way. And Mrs. Sipper noticed that her front door was wide open and tried to text her, couldn't get her, called her, couldn't get her. So, I mean, this went on for a couple hours. So we went over there and poked our head in the door, and somebody's high as a kite and fell asleep with the freaking front door open. So there you go. Just a quick wellness check on the next door neighbor. This 5 milligram review is good for tonight because I've got an absolutely disastrous day coming up. It shouldn't have been that way, but I was trying to do some preventative maintenance. Look at me sliding down in my damn chair. It's crazy. So I was trying to do a little preventive maintenance on one of the wells, and it just happens to be the main well. I've got multiple wells out there on that property, and I've been worried about it. The thing's been there since the early 70s, and there's some old iron, that's galvanized, but galvanized rust just like over time, just like anything else. Parts of the fittings start to rust, and then it just kind of takes off from there. But I had the same issue at another pump that doesn't have quite the duty that this one has, and that one of the fittings, it's the one the pressure switch is on. If you know anything about wells and pressure switches, it's just a little short galvanized stem that pops out of there, and it rusted and it blew out of the 2-inch main. That was a fun day. And the same little part on my main well it's going to go. Absolutely. It was all rust. I piddled with it one day, and I thought I was going to lose it then. So to avoid that situation, I just went ahead and bought the stuff and was just going to do the quick swap out, man. And the old fitting actually turned out pretty easily. I was a little surprised about that. Problem was it's PVC, and it's brittle. It's been there way too long. And when I put the new fitting in, I had finished putting that in and was putting the pressure switch on the thing, and it popped. And so it's got a little crack in it. So, and it's all, if you know anything about gluing PVC together, you got to do it in the middle on a 2-inch. Never fun. So that's where we are tomorrow. It's going to be, I got a plan. It's not going to be all that terrible, but it's just kind of situation that It was either wait for it to blow up or try to fix it now, and I didn't exactly succeed. So anyway, there we are. Also, I know I keep mentioning this. I do have another channel coming up, and that repair will be on that. It'll be on that channel. It'll be on that channel here. It's going to take a couple more weeks, I guess, before I get my act together on that. Hell, I barely have time to tinker with this channel. That one's going to see far fewer uploads. It'll see a bunch early on, but it'll taper off because I'm going to run out of stuff that I've already recorded. The upside of putting together content there is because I have to be there. You know, hell, I got to do it anyway. You know, if it's something worth turning the phone on or recording, I'll do it. I don't care. Then we just got to figure out when to edit it, and that'll be that. I'm running out of stuff to ramble on about. Anyway, I had to get up for just a second, come back. So it's time to wrap this thing up. As always, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment, and enjoy your cannabis-based products responsibly.